Hello everyone, and welcome to another ranking video by yours truly. I had so much fun making the last one that I knew that I had to make another one. Today, I'm going to be looking at some of the characters that inhabit the world of Hollow Knight. For this list, I've chosen my top 6 NPCs. Much like the last video, I will be ranking these characters purely on my personal opinions. If I left out some of your favorites, then be sure to tell me in the comments who they are and why you like them so much. I have decided to exclude NPCs that you end up fighting at some point, which means there will be no characters like Grim, Hornet, or Dung Defender. With that in mind, let's take a look at my top 6 NPCs in Hollow Knight. In a room above the Queen Stag station, you will come across a long-necked bug named Willow. Her main priority seems to be food, which I can absolutely relate with. She talks about finding a unique fungus that she is just eating off-screen. Also, if you dreamnail her, she is contemplating eating the night. It took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to realize you could jump up to where she's eating the mushroom to find a dead bug, that if you dreamnail it, says, "Please, not food," telling us that Willow found more than just some fungus to eat up there. Heading west from the Traitor Lord fight, you will find what looks to be some sort of cocoon, and if you head inside, you will come face to face with the White Lady. The White Lady was the queen of Hollow Nest, and wife of the Pale King, which also means she is the mother of all the vessels. She has locked herself away here because of her regrets, and has lost all contact with the outside world, not even knowing the fate of the great knight that stood outside to protect her. She sits alone, slowly fading away. If you fall all the way down to the bottom of the distant village and head east a bit, you will come across Midwife. She seems pretty friendly at first, as she offers to help you by providing the knight with information. But as you continue to talk to her, you find out that she is starving, and it looks like the knight is on the menu. As far as I'm aware, Midwife is the only NPC that can hurt the knight, but cannot be fought as an enemy. You can attack her, but it just results in her retreating back to where she came from. Once you have met the wandering map salesman Cornifer for the first time, a shop will open up in Dirtmouth where you can buy things like maps and markers. This shop is run by Cornifer's wife, Iselda. Iselda does not appear to be very excited as she welcomes you to the shop, but I always find it so interesting to see how, despite seeming so bored and uninterested, she really does care about and support her husband. Also, upon being dreamnailed, you can learn that she was a fighter, which has always made me wonder just what she was like out on the battlefield. Out on the far left side of the City of Tears will be a small hut, which is home to a character simply referred to as the Nailsmith. As such, this character is responsible for forging your nail into better, stronger versions. You learn from him that his life's work is to make a pure nail. If you help him to achieve this goal by bringing him pale ores and upgrading your nail to its final stage, then you will be presented with a choice. The Nailmaster asks you to cut him down with the nail he spent his whole life working towards, bringing him to an oddly satisfying end. But you can also choose to ignore his request, which will force him to find a new path. If you spare him, the Nailsmith will make his way to another NPC's hut, and learn that there is more to life than just making weapons. My absolute favorite NPC by far is Quirrell, and he can be found all over the game. The first time you can meet him is right outside the Black Egg. He tells you that he is a traveler that has been drawn here by tales of wonder and horror. You will continue to run into him as you make your way through the game, and he will always be happy to share what he knows with you. The way he speaks to you shows that he is full of wisdom and compassion. As often as you get to come into contact with Quirrell, it is almost as if you are making the journey together until you meet up at the teacher's archives, and he actually helps you defeat Umu and take care of the dreamer Monoman. After all the excitement of his travels, you can find him in his final spot at the Blue Lake, reminiscing on all that has happened. It's a nice, tranquil scene that perfectly caps off one of the most interesting characters I have ever seen in a video game. This has been my top 6 picks for the best NPCs in Hollow Knight. I did all of the editing myself this time, so be sure to let me know what I got right and what I failed miserably at. I'm always looking to get better, and any bits of constructive criticism will really help. I want to keep making videos like this, and the most important thing to me is that they are enjoyable. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.